Episode 6, 1 Corinthians 8:6. Paul's explosive expansion of the Shema. In Deuteronomy 6:4, Moses declared, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one." Hebrew, Yah Eloheinu Yahor Echad. This was the heartbeat of Jewish monotheism. One God, one identity, one allegiance. Yet centuries later, Paul, a Hebrew of Hebrews, trained under Gamaliel, an expert in the law, does something radical. He expands the Shema, not to destroy it, but to reveal what it always pointed to. 1. The explosive verse, 1 Corinthians chapter 8:6. Yet for us there is but one God, the Father, from whom all things came and for whom we live, and one Lord Jesus Christ, through whom all things came and through whom we live. Don't miss this. One God, Theos, the Father. One Lord, Kyrios, Jesus Christ. Paul uses the two central titles of the Shema, Theos, God, and Kyrios, Lord, and distributes them between the Father and the Son. This isn't division. This is revelation. Paul isn't abandoning the Shema, he's unlocking it. 2. Paul's use of one God and one Lord mirrors Deuteronomy 6:4. Let's compare. Deuteronomy 6:4, Greek Septuagint, 1 Corinthians 8:6. The Lord, Kyrios, our God, Theos, is one, he is. One God, Theos, the Father, one Lord, Kyrios, Jesus Christ. Paul is not introducing new gods. He is showing that the oneness of God includes both Father and Son. 3. Shared role in creation. Notice how Paul uses identical creation language for both, from the Father, from whom are all things, through the Son, through whom are all things. This echoes John 1:3. All things were made through him, the Word, Jesus, and without him was not anything made that was made. Paul places Jesus as co-creator with the Father, an act reserved for Theos alone. This is not poetry. This is doctrinal dynamite. 4. No conflict with monotheism. Paul does not say, there are two gods. There are multiple divine beings. There is one superior God and a lesser God. Instead, he says, yet for us, there is one God and one Lord. Why for us? Because the Christian revelation of the Shema unveils what was always there. One divine essence, Theos. Two divine persons, Theos the Father, Kyrios the Son. Later confirmed. The Spirit, also Theos, Acts 5:3-4. 5. Early Church affirmed this boldly. The earliest Christian confessions followed Paul, Philippians 2:11. Every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, Kyrios, to the glory of God the Father. Romans chapter 10:9. If you confess with your mouth, Jesus is Lord, Kyrios, and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Calling Jesus Kyrios was not optional, it was essential. You weren't saved unless you confessed Jesus as the Kyrios of the Shema. 6. Challenge to Sunday pastors, imams, and skeptics. If Paul was a monotheist, why did he call Jesus Kyrios in the same breath as calling the Father Theos? If the Shema is inviolable, how could Paul reshape it unless God himself had revealed a deeper truth? If Jesus is not God, how can he be the Kyrios of Deuteronomy 6:4, receive worship, and be the agent of creation? You cannot explain this away without denying the very Bible you claim to uphold. Conclusion. 1 Corinthians 8:6 is not a contradiction of the Shema. It is its completion. Paul did not break from his Jewish roots. He uprooted the tradition of silence around the mystery of God's nature and revealed the eternal truth. The Shema includes the Father and the Son.